All right, thank you for tuning back in to MVP 210. Breaking down the Canelo versus Charlo fight. First of all, congratulations to both fighters for putting on a good fight. And, you know, basically what we said before was that the keys for victory, or the keys for survival for Charlo, was staying off the ropes. And that's something that he didn't do. Every time that he was getting pounded was when he was on the ropes. But the fight started off very good. Both guys landing the jab. Both guys jabbing when the other guy would jab. After a while, Canelo's jab was more solid. And that started to set up Charlo going back more than going forward. So Charlo had the right idea, I believe. You know, he was jabbing with him, trying to stay in the center. But Canelo's jab was so solid that it started to pull or push Charlo back eventually to the ropes. And that's where all the damage was being done. You know, as you guys remember, the keys to victory that we had for Charlo was that he had to stay off the ropes, stay in the center, use his boxing ability, which he did in some rounds. You know, I believe it was the 5th or 6th round that he started to fight back a lot. You know, he was landing some good shots, throwing combinations. I believe he was throwing a 1-2 left uppercut, finishing with a straight right hand. And I don't know if it landed very, very well on Canelo, but it was backing him up. And he had those moments, 5th or 6th, and then in 7th round, you know, Canelo was able to push him back to the ropes, landing that straight right hand, threw a right uppercut. I don't believe the right uppercut landed, but by that time, Charlo was hurt enough to fall and took a knockdown. He did get back up, and he did fight, and he fought well. It was a good fight. But again, the keys to victory were staying off the ropes, keeping in the center, using your boxing ability, your athleticism. And he wasn't able to do too much of that. And it wasn't so much of him, it was more of what Canelo was doing to him, which was landing good jabs. After a while, he wasn't even trying to land a good jab. He had Charlo where he wanted him, was backing up to the ropes. He pawed with the jab, like kind of threw double jabs, but he was really loading up with those right hands to the body, right hands to the face, eventually straight right hands, and eventually catching him, knocking him down. So those are keys to victory. Charlo did not follow. Of course, I don't think that he didn't want to. It was because he didn't want to follow. Is that it was just too much Canelo. Eventually, Canelo knocking him down and getting the win. It was a dominating performance by Canelo Alvarez. Congratulations to him, and congratulations to Charlo for surviving the fight. And like I said before, it would have been a big victory for Charlo just surviving the fight. So it was a great fight, and we got more coming up. Hopefully we'll get to see David Benavidez versus Andrade. And then we got brother Benavidez versus the other Charlo. So we got good fights coming up here in November and in San Antonio. So tune in as I break those fights down. Thank you very much. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I have over 25 years of experience in the fight game. I like to back up what I'm saying with facts. I've trained 6,000 kids. If there's ever anything that we could work on together, please make a comment. We'll talk about it, and we'll figure this thing out together. God bless you guys. Take care.